Yeah, see if some people are gonna come, so we wait a little bit and see if let's see who's here right now.
Nobody.
I think it's just us for now, but that's okay.
But then maybe we should look at why I can't hear anything.
She can't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You say something while I go test our audio stream.
Okay. All right. So we are having trouble with our audio stream at the moment, and we're trying to sort that out. Actually, there's nothing coming in on the microphone. The signal here.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working. Okay.
Yeah, so why did I do something wrong?
What do you-
All is good.
she doesn't want to hear though, but she's here.
Oh, you can hear from there, yeah.
Anyway, so here we are.
Maybe to monitor that it's working.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Starting off a little rough today.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
A little rough and raw.
Maybe talk a little bit about what we're gonna do.
Yes, so what we're going to do today at today's Cryptoart marathon is we're going to visit a plot gallery by Synoptic, who is actually here hanging out right now in the Cryptoartathon plot gallery. And he's going to show us his collection and also his own artwork. And also explain quite a bit about his kind of project or
Vision.
for what he's doing. He's explained it to me a couple of times, and I feel like it's something that more people should be aware of, and there should be some sort of record of it. And today's the day that we're going to do that.
Yeah, so Synoptic, how you doing?
How you doing, Synoptic? Welcome.
Yeah, hello everybody. It's nice to be here for the second time, and I suppose it will last for forever in this infinite world with your infinite tours. So hello everybody.
Can you just give me a sort of background on how you got started in sort of collecting and in cryptovoxels? What led you to this?
It's pretty hard to define the exact time and maybe the exact thoughts that I had, but it started for about a year ago. I think it was something about January 2020, something like that, and I started with my first parcel. I've bought it for about, 2 years ago maybe, but it was empty, and I wasn't that interested in cryptovoxels at all for about a year. And after that I realized that I need to create something, so to say. I am a poet, and art was a bit of a strange thing for me. So I thought that it would be great to start with collecting some others' works, and then maybe to do something by my own. So I suppose this was the main point where I started. And after that, I just became a collector, and then I've just bought several more parcels and made several more galleries, and so on and so forth.
And this, I guess you'll talk more about your vision as we go through, because I think that's really, I would like to kind of hear from you about this vision of yours and how it connects with your plots and all of your kind of activity in this kind of crypto art VR creation space.
I suppose we can talk about it during our conversation in this hour. Yeah.
Yep. Just
Not
sprinkle it in.
Right away.
Yeah. No, not right away. I wanted to kind of set up a little framework for what we're going to be talking about as we're moving through the space, so people have an idea of like that there's something. There's more than just a gallery. There's a whole kind of motivation.
Maybe I will start with Isaac Asimov. There is a book, a very famous science fiction writer, and he has a series of books called Foundation. Have you read?
I have read
You
them.
know?
Yes.
Oh yes, it's a classic.
Yes, that's a classy one. So just maybe for those who didn't, there is a big catastrophe in the galaxy, and to save the information and to save the knowledge, people decided to build the whole planet dedicated to the collection of knowledge, and yes, something like that. And my foundations, I suppose they are something. So the word foundation is from Isaac Asimov Foundation. This is the first point. And the second point that it was, I tried to make some place where I can hide myself. I mean, hide, it's not exactly the right word maybe, but just to store myself and the things that I like from this metaverse, so to say, not even from the.
Okay. So let's go to the plot. And one thing I have to say is, like, while we're talking, it's good that I don't move the camera, because that creates that increases the bandwidth usage on Twitch. So I'll try to, when I'm moving, we don't want to talk, and when I stop moving, then we can start talking. So let's go to the gallery first.
Yeah.
Okay, but actually I can't see the streaming on the from the Twitch. It is already on, yeah? I should.
Yeah, it
maybe
is.
It is.
It is, yeah.
I
But
need
just
to
whenever, Elon says, okay, say something, then you say something.
It's not actually. It's not.
Okay.
It's showing, not
Okay.
showing up.
For me it is, I reload it.
Oh, okay.
Look, you have to, but don't reload.
I'm not going to reload because I'm the one. I'm the main camera
You're the
right
camera,
now.
yeah.
I'm the cameraman.
But so for people, maybe some people will later come and come here to this location. It will be empty, but they will see that we're there, and there's like a tour panel here. You can follow me, and that's where you can teleport to Synoptic Foundation. This is our teleport portal. So I'm gonna teleport first, and then Synoptic, and I guess you can go after.
I'll go last.
All right, see you. Oof. And yeah, there goes Synoptic.
All right.
Yay, cool. And look, we can see it teleporting back then. And if you look back, if you enter and then
Yeah,
hide,
yeah.
yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, I like this funny fight. Oh wait, you need to mute your website.
Wait.
Yeah, it's very strange to
Okay.
to hear all those echoes.
Yeah. And also see the echoes, because the way I'm looking at the camera
And the
right
city
now.
echoes also.
Yeah. All right. I'll look away from it so we don't have that anymore.
All right.
Do we want to start on the outside, because I know there's art on the outside, or do you want to just kind of start in here? Where do you want to go with this? I mean, this just to be. Let me just describe a little bit to our listeners, as if there are any listeners, not viewers. Viewers, I'm sure there are, but it's basically just that this is like a very. Most of your plots are like this. They're black with red trim, correct?
Not all, but yeah, you can say that in some sense. Yeah, I have just one way of doing them, so to say. But I am just experimenting, and my last plots are not like that. But most of them are.
Yeah, I like this aesthetic a lot, and also the way it has kind of lines that are a little bit of the the angles and the corners. It reminds me a little bit of a Tron, actually.
Yeah, I have actually one of the exhibitions that is called Tron. One of two big parcels, like a big big installation called Tron. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's very nice. So maybe, okay, since we're here in front, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the art that you chose to display on the facade of your gallery.
And also like the kind of the idea behind this particular gallery as opposed to the other ones.
So it is foundation number 2, and it means that it is my second building in Cryptovoxels. I mean, chronologically, it was the second one, and it was my first gallery dedicated to other artists, not myself. But though there are just several works by myself, but actually it is for other artists, and I don't own works that are inside. I just talked to different artists and just asked them if they would like to exhibit their works in some gallery in Cryptovoxels, and they were very happy with that, and so I did so. And this is here you can on the facade you can see the names of those artists. And so I think this is it, just the second gallery with the works that I don't own. This is not my collections. These are just collections of my fellow friends. Some of them are, and some other artists that I met in the space, in crypto space.
Was there a particular theme that you were thinking of in terms of this group of artists?
No, I can't say that there was some kind of a particular theme. It was just my dive into the community, so to say. I just wanted to make friends, just wanted to test myself. How can I exhibit art? Will it look good or will it not look good? So it was my experiment with the gallery itself. So it was my first gallery that I made with the sense that I want a gallery. So something like that.
Yeah, I think that is also good that sometimes you don't really have like a theme or a goal. You just open a space for people who will come, and somehow the people that come, drawn to your call, will have something like a cohesive group of people, and a theme kind of emerge from that. And I think that actually happens a lot. So yeah, I think the result is quite good.
Yeah, and I think you understand it perfectly, because this is how I get into the Madrid exhibition held by you at the beginning of this year. I suppose it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because in the CryptoK, the Madrid exhibition, we did contact curators, which were the people from the space, and asked them to select. But then for the Cryptoartathon, we just decided to accept everything. And it felt much nicer actually, because even when they told me when they selected that it was hard and they weren't sure, and it's it's not really that easy to curate and just leave people outside. So I think that's a really good approach actually. Congrats. Okay. So shall we move?
Yeah.
Shall we move inside? That's what the tiny house guy does all the time. Oh, I'm looking forward to checking inside. But that's not a tiny house. It's a really big gallery.
Before we go, one more.
Oh wait, sorry, so, I was too fast. I moved in already.
This logo, the foundation, and then says says here, first international negotiants.
Interdimensional negotiants. Yeah.
First
it was
interdimensional negotiants. Yes.
I just want to make from this foundation something like. I don't know, like a base for a trade inside different dimensions, because this metaverse is the different dimension in itself, and collecting art means selling art and buying art, and that's why negotiations. And first, I don't know, I just wanted to feel myself the first interdimensional negotiant, and that's all.
Oh, I really like neologisms, like new words. I like that too. Negotiants.
And then you give a special thanks to Rarible here.
Yeah, because this is from where started my journey into the NFTs with the Rarible, because it's super easy. to
Yeah, they have really like friendly interface. I like that a lot too.
Yeah, and so I suppose some of the works are from Rarible tokenized from there.
So let's move on in. And where do we want to start here? Should I
I
strike my
suppose
fancy?
from the left, maybe.
Alright.
Maybe
All right.
on the second floor, no?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Lead the way.
But actually,
Hmm?
actually, I got some problems with the Twitch and with this echo.
Ah.
Can I turn this?
I think if you mute the Twitch output.
Yeah, just mute your tab. Can you do that?
No, I can't see. I can't see that.
In your browser, in the tab, normally you can mute it. You can just alt click or control option, something like that. Click on the tab and choose mute site. That's what I do. I cannot hear
Or maybe
anything.
I just can hear the Twitch video.
Well, I muted the website, so otherwise I would be hearing it as well. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
You can
so
just- yeah.
we'll start from the second floor, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm getting old. I can't go up
This
these
is
stairs.
one of the first artists that I get acquainted with,
Mm-hmm. Skinny.
and he was very generous, and Skinny, very famous now in this space. He just gave me several pieces of advice, how to tokenize things, how to sell art, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. He does. He comes actually from the analog world, and a lot of his pieces have an analog, like a real drawing counterpoint. That if you can own both. I do own a token from him that I have the actual drawing and the NFT. And it's super special.
It's funny. The this image over here.
Mm.
It looks like the pixelizations are creating kind of censorships on the image. Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the concept, or maybe it's just an accidental thing. Sometimes the accidents.
I don't know if that's I don't know what his intention was.
Yeah, we should ask him.
Yeah. Guess we'll have to get him in on one of those tours one day.
Yeah, he was in the last tour.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool. Yeah, that's great. Before we move on, what is? Can you explain this diagram here?
This is if you look. I don't know. You can't look there. Under the Twitch. Under the Twitch, there is another NFT.
Okay.
So it's hidden now.
And it is called Mare Liberum. Mare Liberum is a concept of myself. I am a lawyer, and I am studying blockchain and tokenization as a lawyer and as an economist. And I've got an idea about Mare Liberum and about how the future tokenized world, future tokenized economic or programmable economic, as I call it, will look like. And I just made several diagrams about that. They are not that informative, but nevertheless, for example, this one shows the vertical from the top, from the transactions through tokenized assets, through smart contracts, through programmable entities, I mean decentralized autonomous organizations, to the beneficiaries, which can be persons or corporations. So it's some kind of a vertical map of the programmable economy.
Interesting. It's cool. I like having this in here with all the rest of the art in situ. All right. So what we got here next is the 105 Collective, which I think we've mentioned. They were part of the Cryptoart tours, right?
Yes.
The
yes.
Cryptoartathon, sorry.
Yes, yes.
Oh, how did you come across them?
I suppose I first get acquainted with Karen. Maybe, yes, and then I just found out that they made this 105 collaboration, and I just talked to them, get acquainted, and proposed to exhibit these works here.
So did they choose the works or you chose the works?
No, it was me.
Yeah, it's very
I
nice.
did it.
Really nice pieces.
Yeah, this one I'm looking at Sparrows is like it's called In Praise of Shadows. Is a really great piece. I wonder how she did it. It looks a bit almost fractal actually.
I also like Unreal City stuff that he does with AI. Now, the thing is not loading on my thing, so I can't. So you'll have to tell what people the names of
I'll
things
do that
are.
part. I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. So Sparrow's piece says, without darkness we cannot enjoy the light. Yes. So let's see Unreal City. It's called This One's for Veza and nobody else can buy it. Unreal City. And it's owned by Veza.
This is funny because this is actually also a piece, this Steiner Jones piece. But it's funny because it fits in really, it's a little disorienting because it fits in with the rest of the exhibition, with the rest of the space of having these kind of diagrams. So suddenly it's like, oh, there's a diagram.
It totally looks a lot like the diagrams. Yeah. This one is called Inktober number 8. Yeah, so I'm guessing it was made
Last year in October.
Last year in October. This one is owned by Mattia. Yeah, it was a daily doodle for Inktober. Nice. And this one is an NFT? No, that's just
Which one?
oh wait, I missed Karen's. Let me go to the other side. I'll click on that. So this one is called Ernst Extruded.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
I own. Maybe I own. I remember commenting on this because I thought it was really a nice. It was this kind of a unique step for her in terms of creating work.
Yeah. This one is about a very specific piece from Max Ernst.
Yeah.
Montrant à une jeune fille la quête de son père is the name.
Was she already doing? Was this already the VR paint stuff too?
It looks like, no, I think this one might be actually Tag Tool.
Okay.
I think she made this one in Tag Tool, not Tilt Brush.
Okay.
But yeah, it has a hand-drawn quality.
It has a tag tool. It has a VR paint like.
Or
feel
do you
to
think
it.
it's VR?
It's hard
No,
to
it's
tell.
Tag Tool.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Hard to
pretty
tell.
sure. Well, we can ask her.
Yeah.
I would bet on
I have
Tag
to do
Tool.
a follow up on this follow up.
Yeah. And then
Urban
is called Zazen.
Yeah.
Is the name of this piece.
They're really nice. They're all cohesive when they're all at the same time all being individual pieces.
Yeah.
And they all fit within this gallery really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay.
And okay, so next we have this. Digital Seascapes.
Yeah, it's by Vance Design.
Oh, it's Vans. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're very nice.
You also chose all these individually?
Yeah. Yes. I chose this. I found it that there is a series of works called Digital Seascapes in his collection.
This one is called.
So
Wait, that one was called Chroma, and the one you're looking at now is called Contrasto. Yeah, and it's called When Two Opposites Meet. And he is doing them by mixing 2D generated textures and 3D environmental displacements. So yeah. And this one was called Chroma. And is also part of the same series. It says The Waves of Color, my favorite work. I have to say it's one of my favorites too.
This one?
No, this one is another one. It's called Violetta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one is kind of more. My eye goes more towards this one.
Yeah, the one chroma is very nice. No wonder it's his favorite.
I mean, they're all really nice, and it's hard to like separate them as a group. They really fit well together.
Yeah, they look really good together. Alright, shall we move?
And cloudy. Oh, hello. All right.
So here, as previously at the Skinnies, you can find the teleports to their own galleries.
That's nice.
That's nice. So you can see more of their work by teleporting to their gallery. Yeah, that's a really cool feature to have.
And what's this?
And this is one of those works also dedicated to programmable economy, just spheres, just orbs.
They almost look like they pop in 3D. They look really nice with the black background. They almost look like they're real spheres.
Right, it's almost like the dotted line is like, so there's the sphere, which is the actual thing, and then the dotted line is the meta information of the sphere.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually, I make some of my works exactly having in mind that they will be depicted somewhere inside my galleries with, for example, black background.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing them for exhibition, not just as a thing in itself, so to say.
Okay. So it's site specific in a way. Site specific, as they call it. Oh, I lost my clothes there.
You lost your clothes.
How did that happen?
I think you lost your head.
No, I'm somewhere else. Where are you?
All right.
Okay.
So now we go over here.
So
I'll reload myself. But yeah.
here in this little room.
Which one? Where are you?
You have to follow him. It's behind the gems.
Okay. Who's that? Wait, who's that? Oh,
Diga is visiting. Yeah, I posted the link to the WOMP. I WOMPed it, so I guess we can have some visitors.
So you're gonna need a room here with the gems.
Yeah, behind the gems.
So this is Skip or GMX.
Yeah. Skipper also is one of the first persons that I get acquainted in the cryptosphere, and he helped me a lot, and we had a lot of conversations about everything inside this space. And this room is dedicated to his works.
So are they NFTs? Let me check. Yep.
Yes.
But this, what about this kind of like blinking red frame around it? That's like an extra lighting you added. When when you can see their titles and there's like this glitchy red thing around. That's just a frame you created.
Oops.
It's no, you can say so. It's like, yes, I just wanted to make some lightning, and so I did.
Yeah, that's good. That was even before CryptoVoxels started allowing people to put lights, and it's a very different light than what they allow right now. Actually, very cool.
It still feels very warm in here for that, despite the fact that it's not the official lighting. Yeah, it's really
No,
nice.
maybe did you bake the parcel, Synoptic?
Sorry, just can you say it once again?
Did you bake? The light baking. Did you activate on this parcel?
No. It's not the light.
Mm-hmm.
It's the illusion of light.
Yep. And your cone head. You cannot see it, but your cone head is piercing the ceilings.
Yeah, I know.
This room is a bit too low for
I'm
you.
ripping up the wall. Ceiling. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Here you can try the C for seeing yourself.
Oh,
see?
yeah. All right.
Yeah. So there you go.
All right.
Yeah, I hope. I'm sure he has insurance. Any damages you do to the ceiling will be covered.
Otherwise, I'll be hearing from him because he's a lawyer.
Yep.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a little bit outside of the gallery because I'm just
You could
can't do
unmute.
those echo. And
Yeah.
here
You
is,
can't like maybe you can mute the
not
sound
that
on
echoey.
there like on.
But
this
I
one.
can just lead the way, and there is another room.
Okay. Just tell us.
You can come up here.
Okay.
And so these are works by two girls. It's by Paula
Mm-hmm.
and by Shikstron. I just don't know how to spell it,
other
right?
way.
Actually, the other one.
Yeah, it's the other way. Where
This
I'm
way?
looking.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
And then several works by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So Paula does the shoes, right? Yeah, it says made in Spain.
Native and the transparent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the transparent. And the other ones are by Sharon. I don't know how to pronounce.
Shron.
Sharon.
Shron.
I don't know.
Shron. Vapor roses.
Yeah, it's a very cool color. They're all really nice. These ones actually. Actually, I have to say I'm not familiar at all with this artist. So for me, is a new
Brand new,
find.
brand new.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely look into it because the other artists so far I've seen, but I haven't seen stuff by. I don't even know how to pronounce by Sharon.
Shron.
Yeah.
Shron.
Cool.
Did you get their pronunciation?
No, I don't know how to spell it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
can
these
you-
two girls I also met just at the beginning. Everything that you see here was made at the beginning of my era in crypto space.
Mhm.
So just something about February or January, and after that, actually I didn't talk to these girls. I just did. I don't know, maybe several weeks ago with one of them.
Okay.
But it's just like an echo from the past.
Wow. I like the. I'm looking at something else actually. Sorry. These animated ones, the Vostok, and they look really nice. And I have to say that they actually look nice blurred. In the blurred zoom version that
Which
because
one
they
is
look
this?
kind of vintage.
This over here?
Yeah, they are. Actually, they are vintage photos. I mean, the first one is the photo of Gagarin.
Mhm.
These actually two remixes made by myself, and they were dedicated to the flight of the first man into cosmos, into space.
Right.
I mean, so the man that you can see is Gagarin, and on the right you can see Vostok is
Yep.
the spaceship, so
Yeah,
to say,
they look
that
really
he
nice.
used for that.
Mm. Is
Just remixing old pictures.
this Synoptic, this gallery where you have like a secret room?
Where?
I think one of your galleries there's like a secret room you can it's not so easy to find, but I don't know if it's this one.
I know what you're talking about. That's
yeah,
not
I'm
this
just
one.
trying.
He's trying to guide us
just-
there.
Sorry.
He's trying to guide us
To the
there.
secret room. Maybe it's not this gallery actually. I think this one is all like open. There is no secret room.
No, you follow me. There is
Yeah?
this is kind of.
I like to play with some illusions and some hidden rooms, etc.
Oh yeah,
so
I found it. I found the secret room. Okay, yeah, it's here.
Nice.
So this parcel is actually not mine,
Mhm.
Oh.
and if you will just come up here,
Okay.
and you will see the owner of this
oh,
parcel.
Ah,
it's Andrew.
Okay.
I suppose you know them. It's Zima Red, and
Yeah.
it's also written on here
Yeah.
on the other side.
Andrew is great. Actually, he owns a lot of parcels, but if you ask him, that's a tip for whoever's listening. If you have a nice concept or just want to do something and you ask him, he will give you building permission. Me and Ilan,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
we built a lot of his parcels into cool stuff already.
We well, there's the modernist garden, which is still in progress. I took a break for a long time, but I will get back to it. But
Yeah, but that's great.
it hangs over me a bit because I feel like I have it, and I should, be developing it further. But
It's looking good already.
it'll get there. I'm getting there. I think I will come back to it. But yeah, it's cool to see.
Yeah.
It's nice that you've just inspired me that I need to do something like this for him when we. Maybe I'll make a sculpture, a gold sculpture bust of
Oh my
Steinbeck.
God.
With flowers around it. Make a little altar.
A voxel bust.
A voxel bust.
All
Yes.
right.
All right.
Okay.
It's cool. It's just great. I think it's really great to have the way you set this up. Of course, you're right across from him.
Yeah, you're
In
talking.
collaboration with
That's me.
Synoptic.
It's a dialogue between you two, basically.
Has he visited the parcel?
I actually don't know because we haven't talked about it. I don't know for several months, I suppose, and I just don't actually know if he remember that
Okay.
he gave me the permission to build in here.
Cool.
Is it kind of benevolent owner?
Yes.
Benevolent
Whale.
Whale.
All right.
And the thing that is interesting in this space is that except for tokenized art, there is tokenized music in here
Ah.
by split. For example, these discs you can see here, and these cassettes.
Mhm.
This is tokenized music.
Should I try playing it? I don't know if it plays. I don't know how
Give it
to
a shot.
play it.
You hit the play
You
button.
mean
No,
the
I think,
video, yeah?
no, I think. Well, I muted the site, so I don't know if I can.
I don't know, but I just
No.
experienced some problems with playing video on this
Okay.
parcel and on some other parcels. I just don't know why.
Yeah, maybe that's a. I think it's just loading for me, so maybe it's a temporary glitch. I'll see.
It's also loading for me, but it takes a lot of time and it never loads.
Okay. Oh well.
Another one of those wonderful things about the bleeding edge that is cryptovoxels. The
Yeah.
perpetual bleeding edge that is
Yeah.
cryptovoxels.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Some really nice pieces by Hexiosis here.
Oh yeah, those are really nice. Very hypnotic.
And I'm very pleased that now in Cryptovoxels the GIFs are improving.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean the quality, the resolution of the
Yeah.
exhibited GIFs, because at the first time they were so low quality that it was not that beautiful at all. But now it gets better and better.
Yeah.
A lot of people are happy about that, I have to say.
Yeah.
How could you be
It's-
unhappy about something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Unless you're like one of those people who likes
Ooh.
glitch.
I'm really hypnotized here looking into this.
This particular one here has a bit of a problem with the frame rate, but all the other ones seem pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
There was a big
Also-
party that Super Rare did, and they did a huge plot, and then he had like the disco floor. They put his images really large on the walls.
For some reason.
cut?
Okay. Yeah, I think the GIFs screw the audio.
Oh, oops.
Oh, it's going again.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened is if lots of things are moving,
Yeah.
it screws Twitch actually
Yeah.
because the frame rate is too much for it. So.
And that's why it's good to have still images sometimes. You're doing.
Right. So we're reaching the
Wait,
40 something minutes. So we should.
wait. I just want.
what?
This is. I mean.
No, not stop. Just
I know.
Think about
I know. Yeah, I'm
wrapping up.
watching the time. I'm watching the time. I want you to explain a little bit your poetry work with these graphics that were in your in the exhibition we had you in Spain.
Yeah, it was. It is something like retrofuturistic or something. I just can't say exactly what it is, but I used old Soviet propaganda posters and just made some collages of them and wrote poetry dedicated to several ideas from the crypto space. So this one, and also by the way, these posters are with poetry on Russian, but I also translated them into English and tokenized them in English.
Oh, okay.
Here you can see just my poetry in Russian.
Okay.
So, for example, DeFi manifestation is there is a poem dedicated to the decentralized finance, something like that. Just to understand what it is written in here, it's something like there will be no black balances because the new heart of the new finances starts beating. And you can find here on the left, left on the top, in Russian it says something like to trade culturally. I don't know how the exact word in English. Okay, just trade fair, and this is good, something like that. This one is dedicated just to the DLT in itself. Something like we need to decompose the tyranny inside us. Something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
And the other two works are dedicated to decentralized autonomous organization and to the metaverse in itself. So,
And
these are two.
And I see that on the right actually you have this other one with a near station, and it's called Peace in Space. Very appropriate. Yeah, I'm looking here at it's a collaboration between Lozeva and Opsium, says here.
Where's this?
I'm reading the technical details. Is the one like here?
Oh, okay.
But by the way, this artwork is owned by myself, so I bought it.
Oh, okay.
And yes, it is made by Russian artist Alina.
Okay.
So yeah, this is it. Also dedicated to space and to
That's
man.
nice. Very nice piece.
Cool. So anything else we should be looking at? Anything else we want to look at?
No. I mean, I guess not. I mean,
what are the spinning things? Are hexiosis too?
These are the foundation logos, no?
Okay, that's true. But
Just a bit of a different style, but it's the same logo.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They match well with the hexiosis on the other side.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah, a bit of that.
Okay.
And these two, I think I talked to you about this once.
Yeah.
These two. Could you explain this a little bit too? This, I am the mother and I am the fury.
These two works, they are mine. I mean, I tokenized them, but I'm not the
designer,
the author.
Yeah.
These two, actually, there are some other letters, but they were made by my wife.
Oh wow!
So your wife is also an artist.
Huh?
Your wife is also an artist.
Yeah, she's a designer, and she's the the qualified. I don't know if I can say so, but she was studying art from her childhood and through the. She went to the artist college or something. I don't know if I'm right to say it in English. So yeah, she's a professional artist.
Cool. Very beautiful.
Can you explain the titles?
I'm not sure if I can explain it with some rationale. It was something irrational because I just wanted to find the right words for these letters, and I just wanted to mix. For example, the letter M, and there is mother for M, and this is the Russian letter F, and in English it's F. So I just decided that it would be fury. I don't know why. I just see look at it and then,
right. It's so strangely like as if there's not. I don't know. It's so. I love this because it's so odd that you would find this and like it's a fragment really, but it's so compelling for some reason. I can't even put my finger on it. The design of it, and also just the titles, and the fact that it's by you in this room with all this other art that you chose. I don't know. This is for me like this is the gem, the real gem in the whole plot.
And this one if you look at the right, the Rubik cube. that looks very site specific.
Is it?
Yeah, because the green is part of the
Oh, yeah,
NFT,
right.
and
Yeah.
it goes with the green
Yeah.
trim around it.
Yeah.
So it, it's really.
Yeah,
made
it's another illusion.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It is. It throws me a bit when I first looked in this direction and saw that I was thrown a bit
Yeah.
by
And
its
you
location.
think those are like voxels floating at an angle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
I didn't think that, but
I
yeah.
did. I think it all the time. All right.
Did we see everything? My stuff. There's some of my stuff over here.
Yeah, those are nice ones.
Yeah. Hello. These are I mean, harmonics. The harmonics pieces. I don't know if I ever explained to you what they are. But they're.
No, I'm not sure that I've heard about it.
Oh, okay. Since I'm here, might as well.
Yeah, the
So-
artist is here.
The artist is present. So the harmonics pieces. Most of my work is about form and sort of manifestations of sound as form, but also there was this book that I made of black on white forms, and I kind of drew them in a sequence. There's a whole book of them, and then I conceived of this being sort of a story of a rise and fall of an empire. And so all of the forms or harmonics, the harmonics that are manifested from this empire as it rises and falls. So the
Is
harmonics,
empire like just an empire or the empire?
or an empire. I wasn't being. I mean, when I was drawing them, I was thinking of the Habsburg Empire, because I had been reading up a lot about the Habsburg Empire and all of its different, it's such a huge empire, a long history, and just thinking about that, how that would, thinking about it in terms of history and its stories as being like forms, which in a weird way is what you would, if you wrote a piece of music about the Habsburg Empire and then transpose it into form, and that's what these pieces are. And there are a lot of drawings, but I only did about 4 or 5 or 6 of them in color, and I also augmented them. Oh, we're almost done. It's always when I start talking, the time goes by much faster.
No, we're looking to wrap up in under an hour, because also we're gonna have DJing back at the Cryptoart parcel.
Yes.
And somehow these Twitch videos, if they're over 1 hour, it's really hard to save them.
Yes. All right.
And 1 hour is a good time.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Yeah. So
We can do anyway. Make it beautiful. It's the same, somewhat the same concept. The difference between the harmonics pieces and the make it beautiful pieces is that I don't start from a physical drawing that I've done in the quote unquote real world. They're created just right digitally, right on the tablet, without any thought whatsoever. So it's all about what emerges from the whole experience of drawing. So it's not a design. It's an emotion. Emotion. Anyway, to cut it short, let's
so
go.
Maybe,
Let's go.
yeah, we can go back to the main room and then we can wrap up our art tour.
So let's go back to the main. How do we get there?
Yeah, to this door here.
Oh, well, what you would just want to go into the center of the plot.
Yeah, just to the entrance again, I guess.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you have a link on this in here for your other galleries too? Yeah, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Okay, so if
For
anybody...
example, here there is a teleport room.
Oh, yeah. So if anybody wanted to go and see his other galleries, we didn't look at all. We didn't look at this one. Oh, that's too bad.
It's okay. We can
Okay.
continue in the next tour.
Right. We'll come back from this one and we'll start with this one for the next tour.
Yeah.
But just to have the better, there are not all teleports in here. I suppose the better way is to find my foundation one, and
Ah.
on the wall on the foundation one there are much more teleports.
Okay.
if you like.
All
Cool.
right.
Excellent.
So thank
we are
you
moving
so
on.
much for the tour.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Thanks so much for showing us your work and sharing it with our audience.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And
thank
also
you,
talking
thank
to you.
very
I never talked to you by quote unquote voice, so that was really nice
Yeah.
too. And maybe we'll do another time. We'll do another one of
Yeah,
these
let's put
galleries
it
sometime.
on the
Future.
future.
The future
Thank you.
possibilities. Thanks so much, Synoptic, and have a good evening.
Thank you very much for inviting me and for showing these galleries.
Yeah, and we're gonna have some music back at the Cryptoartathon parcel. I'm just going crazy.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
motion.
I will move to the.
Okay, so we're gonna just finish the stream, and then we're gonna start a new Twitch stream, so people can watch from this parcel here, or back into the Cryptoartathon parcel as well.
I have just one more question.
Go.
Sure.
I can do that. The stream, will there be a possibility to look at it, or it's just streaming and that's all? I'm just
No,
not that
it's
acquainted with
saved.
Twitch.
It's saved, so if people go to twitch.tv/cryptoartathon, they can see the stream for about 2 weeks on the Twitch side. But we're also saving for longer on YouTube. So, and then we're posting on the Cryptoartathon site, which is cryptoartathon.net. So all videos are archived, and they're just gonna be there, so people can watch anytime, basically.
Yes.
Yep.
Forever and ever.
Great.
All right. So send the link, and people can watch later.
Okay.
Until next month.
Yes, until next month.
But stay for the DJ party.
Yeah, we're gonna restart the stream soon.
Okay. See you there.
Bye.
See you. Bye bye.